All right. Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday night. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to an impromptu Thursday late night live stream of some No Man's Sky shenanigans. We're going to take a first look at the brand new No Man's Sky The Swarm expedition. Let's hop in for maybe an hour, hour and a half, give it a try and see what it's like, just to check it out. We're playing on GOG today. This is the PC version on GOG. Not Steam, because Steam is ridiculous. But we're on GOG today. This is, again, a first look. So we're going to hop in and check this out. This is like the first opportunity I've had to see it. Now, that being said, I was watching Survival Bob earlier today, and he seemed like he was having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah. Soccer is great. Yeah, this is a new save. Definitely a new save. I figured I would knock this out on the GOG account first, then move over to Steam. And when Xbox finally gets their stuff together, we'll do it on Xbox too. Anyways, let's get some shouts out of the way. Guitar Guy 80, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back. Thanks so much for the message. Let's get that pinned. If you guys haven't done so, you know what to do. Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, you know you got to do it. Go to his live stream. Go to his YouTube channel. Check that man out. Show him some love. Who else do we have out there? Octopus the Great, again, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Dunya, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Nurse Nerd Gamer, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, I know Jason Plays did he did phase 1. I also know he did a live stream of it too, so I'll be checking his live stream out later on. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. Let's hop in and let's do this. Now, for anybody who's new, I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. And contrary to popular belief, yes, I do make No Man's Sky content. So that's the thing. But we're going to do about an hour, maybe an hour and a half or so. We'll see how late it gets. It's 11:48 p.m. for me, so we won't be here too long. But we'll be here just long enough to test this thing out and see what it's like. If you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. For anybody who's new, please take a second, read the channel rules in the description section down below. Edwin Waga, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Moses, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. And I think we are ready. Let's make sure we're caught up here. Move that up. Move that up. Okay. Okay, we'll put that on pause. Bring that volume back up. All right. Put that in the background. Thank you. Bring up OBS. Let's see. Bring up the game. Controller's working. Transition. All right, let's do this. So what's that? The live stream was sponsored by Hello Games for Jason Plays. Nice. Well, when you're a big No Man's Sky content creator like that, you got that. You know, you have that kind of power. Moses, blessed by the best as always, man. Blessed by the best. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you. So again, we're playing on GOG today. This is the GOG version, I should say. We don't have any cross saves. A previous expedition, community expedition. How many freaking saves do I have here? This is not funny. Okay, normal. Okay, that was the Corvettes expedition. Remnants? Really? Remnants kind of sucked. Remnants absolutely sucked. So I've got 6 saves used so far. I'm going to have to go through and probably remove a couple of saves, I guess. All right, well, here we go. I got to do some file maintenance later on. All right, here we go. The Swarm. We will have some frame rate stutters. This is a brand new expedition, or brand new update. Whenever there's a new update for just about any game out there, the shader cache has to reload. That does cause frame rate stutters, so that's something to be expected. So Edwin says he's actually running the expedition right now. Nice. Yeah, this is a first look for me, so we're just going to try it out for about an hour or so, and we'll pick it up again on Monday. We will definitely pick it up again on Monday. Are we there yet? Nope. So welcome everybody to the white screen, the white screen simulator. Hello world. Hello. Oh my God, this is creepy. Okay, this is creepy. This is really creepy. Okay, all right, this is creepy. What do we got? Is it first? Is it last? It is last. First to last, it is fragmented, a formula of a soul. What do you think you are? I am a traveler. This is actually pretty cool. It is part of the truth, but you are fragmented. Scenario, you are sleeping. What is it you dream of? I dream of ham and eggs, bacon, sausage, some scrambled eggs, and a side of grits. That's what I dream of. I dream of a side of grits. Flying, reuniting with the dead. I don't know. Reuniting with the dead? Okay. I dream of my family of glass, but the boundaries are cracking. Something is not contained. Scenario. It is a distant past. You have the power to prevent the birth of the first spawn. The calamity of Korvax Prime will not come to pass, and the Gek will never exist. I prevent the birth. You know what? Screw the Gek. Screw the Gek. Screw them. Yeah, screw the Gek. They're done. Screw them. The Gek started it. We'll finish it. A decisive choice. I am learning which fragment you are. 1 of 3. Scenario. You meet an artificial life form. They do not know they are artificial. What do you tell them? Tell them the truth. The truth? What is truth? What are you? Scenario. You witness a Viking cub being forced into battle. It is shivering, afraid, and wounded. This ritual is traditional, a requirement for tradition into adulthood. No, I respect the Viking culture. We got to have like No Man's Sky's version of the Klingons, right? We got to have No Man's Sky's version of Klingons. So yeah, let's respect the culture. Grah! Viking cub, go out there and beat everybody up. Rah! Something has escaped. Help. I need help. Last 2 questions. A young toil Gek is in poverty, working long hours for little pay. They are caught stealing from their wealthy director. Do you report them? Yes. Stealing is wrong. Checks over stripes. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I have assessed your responses. I have assessed your history. Your fragment becomes clearer. Scenario, you have 16 minutes to live. What do you do with your time? Just like I said earlier, we go have breakfast. We get some scrambled eggs, some bacon, a couple of slices of toast. We get some toast and a side of hot, buttery grits. That's what we do. And some waffles. I'll take some waffles with that as well. That's what I do with my 15 minutes or 16 minutes. Let's see. Perform kindness. Enjoy the time I have. Leave a legacy. Accept the inevitable. Enjoy the time I have. Screw it. 16 minutes is 16 minutes. Deborah, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Buckle up. Let's go. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes. Everybody, Buckle Up. Let's Go is a fellow content creator. If you haven't done so, please go to his channel. Check him out. Show him some love. You know how we do it. Always support the odd fan. A formula, a fragment, one of three. A sharpener of reality, a dreamer, a creator. Your destiny is your own. Begin installation. Yes, please. After 20 questions. And again, Deborah, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. What is that? Oh, that's hazardous flora. Okay, so as per usual, let's take some time, get some early game resources, but check this out. There are some pretty decent resources near the crash site of our ship. So there should be a cave there. I say we grab some early game, some early game carbon. I couldn't think for a second. And get to that cave, mine up all the cobalt and everything else we can get our hands on. Dr. Gray says, love the answers. Yeah, if we only got 16 minutes left, hey, I want me some breakfast. Give me some scrambled eggs, some sausage. Okay, so we are Mr. Fish Lips. Okay, nice. We're the Fish Lips guy. Perfect. We are the Fish Lips guy. Give me that. Hazardous floor. Yes, please. We'll take... Scanner is working. I do not believe we have... Okay, let's boost shields. Jetpack. Let's boost life support. Actually, you know what? Let's boost hazard protection. There we go. We'll put life support over here. Perfect. Without it, starship yet multi-tool. Everything is fixed. Okay, crap. C-class, no supercharged slots. All right, let's do it. We don't have an advanced mining laser, so we can't get any of this. Not yet, at least. Where is our starship? Over there. Okay, let's get some early game resources. Let's begin with some early game carbon. Now, like I mentioned, there should be... Yeah, exactly. Mr. Fish Lips. Mr. Fish Lips. We're going to change our appearance once we get to the space anomaly. So yeah, we're gonna change all that. Ooh, what's this? Dang it! There's metal fingers on this rock. There's metal fingers on this planet. We can't even access it. We need an advanced mining laser for that. Those metal fingers would come in clutch. Son of a blankety blank. Okay, let's get some early game stuff. Hold on. Our early game resources. Once we do that, let's head to the crash site for the ship. And again, buckle up, let's go. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we always get metal fingers, surprisingly. That's pretty lucky, but kind of unlucky. We need the advanced mining laser. But I think we get a prepackaged advanced mining laser as part of the one of the milestones. So let's get some early game carbon because we're going to need this. So we'll knock down a couple of these trees. And how are you guys? Thank you guys so much for joining us. Now, I do know there's a cave, or there should be a cave, near our crashed ship. Okay, something terrible hangs in the sky. That sounds gross. I'll locate your starship to begin the investigation. All right. We'll grab some living fragments along the way, because why not? We're going to need this anyway. We can't get those, but we can get this. I will say this, the cave that's near the crashed starship has a crap ton of carbon in it, so we just need enough to get ourselves started. That's pure ferrite. We can't get that. Hold it. Yeah, exactly. Like bricks don't, right? Ooh, chromatic metal. Perfect. An advanced mining laser and an optical drill would be very nice right now. But hopefully you guys are doing well. Again, we're trying out this this new expedition just to get started. So I will say this, it looks like the community expedition is completely separate from the community goal, if you will. Oh, check that out. Noise. You're noising on my noise. Let's go. We do need some O2, some oxygen. Give me that. In fact, what are the primary resources here? So we've got copper, paraffinium, and silver. So we are going to need silver, so I say we mine up a silver deposit at some point. Once we get that, that should be enough silver to get us to where we need to go. That should be more than enough. I will say this also, if we need early game nanites, we can pick a fight with sentinels if we have to. If we have to, we can pick a fight with sentinels. Ooh, nice ship. Nice ship. Not bad. Okay, it's a blue barrel nose fighter. Triple thruster. Triple thruster. Vector wings. Okay, and it's blue. Not bad. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. This is a nice one. Guitar Guy 80 says we will need Starbulb. For Starbulb, we need a hazmat gauntlet, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be a milestone reward. Nice. Check this out. Very nice. Okay. I like this. I like this. Perfect. Okay, so the Starship hunt begins as of right now. This is... I like it. Very nice. This is a barrel nose cockpit fighter, triple thruster, vector wings. Not bad. Not bad. So Deborah says, you're a weaver. I take it. Yeah, we're one of the blue guys. That's cool. That's cool. I'll take it. Just out of curiosity, what do we have here? I don't think we can get this lucky this early. Okay, who's the show-off? What show-off built this base right here? Who's the show-off that built the base right here? Man, these guys. Okay, that's an inverted mirror. That's fine. We don't need that yet. Some show-off just built a base right there, man. That is not cool. That is not cool at all. Okay, I'm not seeing a cave, but I think there's a cave nearby. So what we're going to do next is hunt for a cave. Let's grab this oxygen. This is for the refiner. So we'll need that for the portable refiner. Okay, what do we got? Cottrell, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Deborah says, hazmat with the advanced laser. That's what I thought. I kind of figured those would be milestones. Perfect. That'll work. Now, speaking of which, broadcast. We need to check the milestones. Most of them are encrypted, so we're not going to learn a great deal from it. Yeah, this is all encrypted. Investigate the object in the sky. Phase 2, Phase 3, and the final phase. So there were only 3 phases to this. Okay, that's fine. No cave, huh? Any subterranean deposits, anything. That will show us a cave. Yep, subterranean structure right there. So there's a cave just over that hill. We'll go over there and check that out in just a bit. Let's get in the ship and start this thing. And again, Cottrell, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Okay, what do we got? I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. We know that already. I have a hazy memory of this ship, a shaky sense of it before, but something has changed. I am changed. Fragmented. Launch thrusters locked. Okay. Access previous pilot's log. As I touch the dashboard, my fingers sink into something moist. Ew. A sticky substance oozes over my hands. Its coppery smell clinging to my throat, my nostrils. Okay, I want to know who was eating in my starship and failed to clean up after themselves. That is just disgusting. Press deeper. That's what she said. Gambler's Crown, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. If I missed somebody out there in chat, it's not being done on purpose. Just sound off again for me and we'll get caught up as quickly as possible. And again, Gambler's Crown, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody out there. Okay. Access the ship's log. In the sky. Follow me through. Tried to save piece of me. Too late. Austin Howell, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Austin Howell says Tez2 tweeted about the DLC. Did he? So we've got some information on it. Okay. I'll check on that tomorrow. Hey, Soctopus Great. It said press deeper. That's what she said. Okay, the apparition wails and fades into static. Stay focused, people. Stay focused. 3 fragments of data remained, shimmering in a sea of white noise. Give me those fragments. Okay, so we got to craft these. Royal Echo, Sage Echo, Weaver Echo. Nice. We should probably just craft all 3. I'm pretty sure we'll have to craft all 3 in succession anyway, so yep. Okay, there it is. First milestone complete. So, we picked up some corrupt ichor. Corrosive biofluid. Ew. That's just, okay, that's just disgusting. That's just gross. That is just gross. Corrupt biofluid. Next time someone decides to use the toilet near my ship, they better wipe up after themselves. They better wipe themselves afterwards. That is just gross, man. If you I'm not going to say anything else. Let's get out of here. That's gross. So what do we need? We need hermetic seal, metal plating, pilot signature. Okay, so we got to craft that. Pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly. Do we have the recipe for the pilot? We do, I think. We do not. Okay. But we should get it with this one. Prepackaged hazmat gauntlet, prepackaged advanced mining laser unit, supreme mining beam upgrade. Yes, please. Give me all the stuff. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, anyone know if Xbox got the update yet? No, it hasn't gotten the update yet. I was just on Xbox earlier, like an hour ago. It still hasn't gotten the update. Microsoft is taking their sweet time, as per usual. Okay, mining beam upgrade. Yes, please. Let's move the scanner over here. Move this stuff out of the way. We want our weapon over here, too, so let's take this and put that there. Yes, please. Advanced mining laser. Thank you. If nothing else, we can get some early game nanites, too. We can totally get some early game nanites before we leave this planet. And hazmat gauntlet. Yes, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good night. Perfect. Okay. Outstanding. I really like this ship. I really like that ship. Okay, let's get to a cave. There's plenty of carbon on this rock because of the trees. In fact, how much carbon? We've got 350 for carbon. That's pretty decent, but I marked the cave. Yep, here we go. Deborah says, they know that Resonators was calling your name. Yeah, exactly, right? So we got to make the Royal Echo. Okay, there should be a cave. There should be a cave right here. And since we have the advanced mining beam, guess what? Give me that money. Give me that money. Give me all the money. Now, something else we can do is find a sentinel ship. We can get ourselves a sentinel ship since we have the advanced mining laser. An optical drill would be nice. Sinister RC, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And again, the purpose of this live stream is to get hands-on, just to get a first feel of it. We're not trying to complete it. Cody O'Rick, yes, it's out. We're playing the new expedition now. And again, Sinister RC, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, that is the wrong thing. What is this? Okay, so we got some bloody mold. Process. Ew. Well, we can actually use this. We can actually use that later. We're going to need this later anyway. Plus, I think we're going to need glass. There better be a freaking cave around here somewhere. Berry catch. Hold it. Mark that. Okay, looks like there's a cave right over there. Perfect. Pardon me for a sec. Oh, sorry about that. Late night phone call. Give me that oxygen. Okay. This berry catch might have an upgrade. Okay, mineral record. That gave us a whole 36 nanites. I want my money back. Johnny Wick, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Deborah says you can't complete it. You can't complete it anyhow. It has a time to wait between sections of the expedition. Right. You know, that's not the goal of today anyways. Today we're just getting hands-on. Give me that sodium. I need that. Thank you. We're getting hands-on. Fortunately, this is a mild planet, so not much going on in terms of storms. And we got a cave. Give me your oxygen. Hold it. Oops, we just murked out that plant. We do have the advanced mining laser. Give me that sodium, please. Thank you. Give me all the sodium. Sweet root. We don't need any of that. All right, let's get in this cave. What the crap? Bro! That's supposed to be a cave. Oh my gosh. Sean Murray is trolling big time right now. Is there a cave over here? That's supposed to be a cave. Hey, Johnny Wick, I appreciate you being here, man. Thanks so much, brother. Like I said, I just wanted to hop in and give it a try. What we're doing is looking for a cave. That better be a freaking cave over there. That better be a cave. I swear, if that's not a cave, I'm rage quitting. If that's not a cave, it's rage quit time. That's it. We're done. Stream's over. Stream's over. Stream's over. It's done. It's done. It's done. Stream's over. Stream's over. It's done. It's done. What? All I want is a cave. Oh crap! Here we go. Yeah, stream's over. That's it. It's done. Stream's over. Yay, we found a cave. All right. We found one. Jeez, dude, that took forever. Yeah, Deborah, there are caves on the planet, but I swear, Sean Murray is trolling the crap out of me right now, bro. He's trolling the crap out of me right now. All right, here we go. Start scanning. We need as much cobalt and carbon as we can get our greedy little fingers on. Looks like we have both stalactites and stalagmites. We will take this. This is a small-ish cave, so that's fine. Give me everything. I don't care. Scan that, please. Thank you. These things should give us plenty of carbon, so let's mine up all of that. Dope! And how are you guys? How are you guys? It's good to see you guys today. It's good to see you. Yeah, that's a decent amount of carbon, so let's grab as much of that as we can get our greedy, greedy little fingers on. So, noise. At least we found a cave. Okay, so cobalt, copper. There are copper deposits on the planet, so we should be good. Yeah, stick a fork in it is done. Stream is over. That's it. Sean Murray is trolling hard today, man. When you don't want a cave, there are caves every 10 feet. When you need a cave, you can't find one. What did that say? Hold on. Okay, that's inappropriate. That's not even appropriate. Hold on. Can we fix that? Yeah, it's some stupid troll, man. I swear. Some people. Yeah. Isn't there a way to report that? Penn Lapidary, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys saw that name. That was very inappropriate. I swear. Even No Man's Sky has its trolls. Keegan Courage Gaming, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. There should be a way to report that and have it removed. Let's grab these for some early game cash. get those for early game cash. Yeah, that was highly inappropriate. There should be a way to report that and have it removed. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but that was way out of line. Okay, hold it. How much carbon do we have? We got 1,000. Good. We'll just mooch off the entire cave. Let's get all the carbon we can get our hands on, and we'll proceed. Oh look, hazardous flora. We do need the sodium, so yes, please. So what we're doing right now is taking the spare time to, or the early game, I should say, to get some early game resources. So I'd like to try to get about 1,000 of all the important stuff. We are hurting for ferrite dust, but if we get enough money, we can simply buy it at the station. And again, Johnny Wick, Keegan Courage Gaming, thank you guys so much for joining us. Just in case I missed anybody out there, if I missed someone, please sound off again for me and we'll get caught up as quickly as possible. Oh, pardon me for just a sec. Give me 1 second. Just checking on a little something here. Give me 1 sec. Oops. Give me 1 sec. Yep, give me 1 second. I just got to send a quick text. Okay, let me send that. All right, there we go. Just had to send a really quick text to my wife. All right. Cool. So, Pen Lapidari, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. You're waiting for your Chipotle order? That Chipotle sounds pretty good right now. I'm not going to lie. What, somebody got FAFO'd? Anything going on out there? Somebody need to get FAFO'd? Yeah, I hate mining for carbon, so let's get as much of this stuff as we possibly can. I hate it. So Penn says, how's the expedition going so far? So far, it's fun, man. So far, so good. Trust me, it's not remnants. It's not the Remnant expedition, so far so good. Definitely not remnants. Oh, you thought I was reviewing chat? So far so good. Chat seems to be fine. Gambler's Crown says, doing the same thing, basically started a new character with all the damage set to challenging. I've just been gathering resources last couple of nights. Yep. I like to take the first hour or so to gather resources. That way I'm not spending an entire stream or an entire expedition hunting for the same thing. All right. So I think Operation Mooch the Cave is about a complete success. How much do we have? We got 800. Let's get 1,000 cobalt. Let's get 1,000 cobalt. We got some early game sodium. We got some platinum. We can use that. Break that down. Break that down. Tritium hypercluster. Nice. That goes to the ship. We can refine that. Break that down. So we got... okay, good. We need more ferrite dust. We definitely need more ferrite dust. All right. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Again, we're only going to do a couple of the milestones for this phase, just to get my feet wet with this thing. Yeah, we had a really good GTA stream earlier today. Made a ton of money. A lot of money off the auto shop contracts. Figured it was time to change things up a little bit. One thing I would like to do is more No Man's Sky live streams and more No Man's Sky content, but it's really difficult to work No Man's Sky into the schedule like I want. I was, in fact, beginning to work on a new content piece for the next episode of Top 5 Starships for No Man's Sky. I think I told this story already, but I'd recorded most of the footage I needed for the starships, and then Sean Murray dropped an emoji on us. Then he gave us an emoji. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly. For a Grand Theft Auto stream, no FAFOs means a good stream. No FAFOs means a very good stream. That is true. I really wish I had an advanced mining laser. Well, an optical drill. We have the advanced mining laser, but we could use an optical drill. Now, if we can find an echolocator, we can also get a sentinel ship. Since this is a corrupt planet, we can find a sentinel ship here too. We have the advanced mining laser, so we pretty much have everything we need to pick one up. Okay, so how we doing? Perfect. 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 Okay, let's go. Operation Mooch the Cave is a complete success. Hold on. Give me that. We need the sodium, so let's grab this. All right, we can leave now. And then we'll take some time to refine all this up. Okay, let's head back to the starship. You know, one thing we're hurting on, or hurting for, I should say, is ferrite dust. That's the one thing we need. Also, this planet seems to have a bunch of gravitino balls on it, so that would be a very good early game resource for nanites. In addition to the radiant shards. In addition to the radiant shards. But before we begin hunting for all that stuff, let's get the basics out of the way. Let's get all the basics done. And how are you guys liking the expedition so far? I think it's really good. It starts out as a typical expedition, but I'll tell you what, it's not remnants. Hey, we got a new sub. What do we have out there? So Misha Mega Moonunin. Okay, Misha Mega. Let's just call you Misha Mega. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salutes. You guys know how we do it, so welcome aboard. Welcome to the Odd Ones. So Muddles 200, welcome back to the channel. Long time no see. How you been, man? Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's get to the ship. 500 ferrite dust. Definitely going to need more of that. Definitely going to need more ferrite dust. Apparently, I murked out some poor animal. I got mordite. Don't even ask me how that happened. I don't recall how that happened. And, of course, there's junk on the planet. Of course, there's junk on the planet. And you got this random player over here showing off. So just out of curiosity, what are the gravitino balls looking like on this planet anyway? So you got one there, one there. They're pretty spread out. If we need early game nanites, we'll know where to find them. All right, so let's get to crafting some stuff, shall we? Let's make a restore point. What can we fix? Hermetic seal, metal plating. Huh? I can't make that yet. So hermetic seal is condensed carbon. I just saw some condensed carbon. Hold on a second. Right there. Perfect. Give me that. Yeah, we don't have to refine it. That's better. I can't stand refining this stuff. He says they're looking roundish. Quite roundish, actually. Quite roundish. Okay, that should be plenty for one hermetic seal. Perfect. But we still have to refine. Oh, look at the ginormous proto-gek up there. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Okay, personal portable refiner, we need a metal plating. All right. Okay, let's start refining some of this stuff. Carbon. Refine this. Metal plating, hermetic seal. One of those. And one of those. Okay, for this, pure ferrite, which we have, dihydrogen. Do we have any dihydrogen? That's the one thing I forgot to get, huh? We got 28 dihydrogen. Okay, so we need to get some dihydrogen. Dang it. I knew I forgot something. We can leave this here. Excuse me. So what else do we need to refine? Let's convert the copper to chromatic metal. Convert that. Put that in ship. Ship. And let's see. Put this here. Oh. Okay. Let's convert the copper. Because why not? There we go. That'll get us started at least. Okay, we got to go find some dihydrogen. There we go. Right there. Perfect. This is not a lot, but this will get us started. That's really not a lot. There's like 3 pieces here. What the crap, game? Oh! Okay, where was this cave when I was looking for it? Where was that cave like 20 minutes ago? That is not funny. This planet is hurting for dihydrogen, isn't it? Yeah, knew I forgot something. Let's get that oxygen. Oberon, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? We're just trying out the new expedition. So far, it's a lot of fun. Just doing some basic early game stuff. Like grabbing some early game resources. Let's see. Life support. Excuse me. Okay, we should have enough dihydrogen to do what we need to do. Oh, let's get this. Let's get this stack over here. Might as well. And because I hate mining for dihydrogen, if we can find it at the station, we'll try to buy it. So Oberon says, yeah, I did the available stuff in the expedition last night. Yeah, this is my first chance, dang it. It's my first opportunity with the expedition. So far, so good. I think it's actually really cool. Like I said, it's not Remnants. It is definitely not Remnants. Remnants sucked. Remnants was not good at all. Yay, we got a geode. All right, break this stuff down. Perfect. We should have enough sodium for the time being. We could use more ferrite dust. Totally use more ferrite dust. Yes, apparently we are in the Weavers faction. The Weavers. So, Weavers for the win. That's okay, though. I got a pretty cool-looking blue starship out of it, too. So Oberon's in the Sage faction? Nice. Well, the best thing about this expedition, or this update, is that Hello Games finally added a sort of a background simulation, a BGS, if you will, to the game. It's a community goal, not only a milestone, but there's an actual community goal that will have long-lasting implications in the game. So that's pretty much a background simulation. Where's my ship? Coming through, get out of the way. Well, at least there are no violent storms on the planet. What's that? You already scrapped your starship and got a Sentinel one? Yeah, I think I'm going to keep my starship. I like it. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. So something else I want to do, probably not during this playthrough, but when we return, is work on some early game nanites. Okay, we'll take that. Anything else needs to be refined? Okay, so what do we need to craft that thing? Okay, we got the chromatic metal. We need some Atlantidium and glass. Okay, glass is easy. How much glass did we need for that? Just one. Okay, so that's 40 silicate powder. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, that's actually terrifying. That's kind of terrifying. That is kind of terrifying. Okay, we need some more of this. Man, I miss the old days. When we could buy oxygen at the space station. I really miss those days. He says, but odd man, it just wants to hang with you. That is terrifying. Look at that thing. That's absolutely terrifying. Okay, do we have enough? Can we make this thing now? What? We're missing 2? Alright, can we make it now? That, and we need glass. Glass should be easy enough. All right. That'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, I know about the silver and star bulb. And since there's a silver deposit on the planet, we'll just mine that up. That'll be the easiest way to get it. Okay, let's refine the dust. Here we go, silicate powder. Okay, get rid of the excess, or actually put that in the multi-tool. And charge that. Now get rid of the excess. There we go. Okay, let's make this thing. Okay, give it a second to catch up. So next we have manifest the Sage Echo. For that, we need what? Star bulb. We need some more glass, and we got enough chromatic metal. We're going to find a copper deposit. That's what we're going to do. We got to find a copper deposit. And what do we have around here for copper? Silver. Silver is 500 away. Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let's get them metal fingers. Let's go get those metal fingers right now. Let's get them metal fingers. Let's get them. Let's get those metal fingers like yesterday. Excuse me, Mr. Eyeball thing. Just coming through. He says, oh no, that was in GTA. It sure was. I'll take your condensed carbon, sir. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Can never have enough condensed carbon. Give me that. Thank you. All right, get the metal fingers. Yeah, these metal fingers are definitely going to be important. It's a lot of it, too. Now, this is going to take a while. This is definitely going to take a while. But, hey, get your metal fingers. This is good for gold and uranium. With this, we'll never have to... We won't even need to mine for gold again. I do wish I had the advanced mining laser, though. But definitely get the metal fingers. Penn says, Chipotle is my life. Hey, I will admit I am a little jealous. I'm a little bit jealous. So Deborah says, I'm waiting to see what, to see if and what carries over to the main save. I would like to think everything that you get, in terms of upgrades, technology, etc., all that stuff carries over. Just like your Starship, you should be able to carry over the multi-tool. Anything that you want to carry over should carry over with you. Gambler's Crown says, I have those on my new home planet. Just mined a bunch a few minutes ago. Yeah, these things are, they come in clutch. These are all gold, apparently, which is perfectly fine. We won't need gold for the remainder of this playthrough. But definitely get your metal fingers. I do wish I had an optical drill that would give me an additional 50% more resources. Got the Munchie Show. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. He says, I can't. I got that thing where cilantro tastes like Palmolive dish soap. Yep. Cilantro is kind of weird. I know what you're talking about. Let's grab some more of this for life support gel, just in case we need it. Okay, and we're going to need some more glass. There is a silver deposit that I think we marked, so we should probably go, mine that up. Okay, that's 600. Anything closer? 900. 700. All right. That'll do it. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, usually don't do late night streams, but I figured I would hop on for a bit. That thing is terrifying, man. I swear it is. Yeah, you got the proto gecko over there chilling out. Hey, this better be a big freaking deposit, too. Last time I did this, it was one piece of like chromatic metal there. Okay, here we go. All right, give me all the silver. All right, at least it's a sizable chunk. At least it's a big silver deposit. And got the Munchie Show. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, man. Well, Johnny Wick says, excuse me, it's 5:52 p.m. here in the Netherlands, 23 degrees Celsius. Nice sitting in the garden. Nice. Yeah, it is almost 1 a.m. for me, so we're not going to be on too much longer. But I wanted to hop in and get some early game stuff done. That way, when we come back on Monday, we'll have a pretty decent head start. Because the next thing we have to do is create the soul fragment. And I'm pretty sure we'll get the plans for that as soon as we craft the other two things we need. All right, give me all the silver. Excuse me. And once we finish with this, we got to go find some copper. Copper, I never met her. Ba-dum-tsh. Dope. All out. Yeah, give me all the stuff. Now, I'm aware you can mine this stuff up faster if you change the reticle, but I prefer not to do that. Because when you do that, you kind of waste resources. And I don't want to have to continually mine for silver just in case I need some later on. So let's just get as much as we can now and be done with it. Let's get all the silver now and be done with it. And thank anybody out there for joining us. Juris, yes. Smaller reticle means more resources. You also use more fuel, but that's okay because you're using silicate powder for fuel anyway. And silicate powder is a byproduct of harvesting resources. So that's a no-brainer for me. But yeah, the smaller the reticle, the more resources you get. It just takes longer. Now, if you're in a hurry, you can always increase the size of the reticle. You'll get fewer resources, but you'll mine up the resource faster. I don't recommend that because that's kind of a waste. So I got a bunch of shows that's coming up lunchtime here in Vice City. Don't want to go out. I think it's going to be... What's that? Totino's today. Gotcha. Nice. Hey, you know what I say? Call DoorDash, call an Uber Eats guy. Actually, don't call Uber Eats because you don't know what they're doing to your food. That's something I will say this. Here in Japan, it's not really a problem, but I can only imagine when calling a food delivery service what they're doing to your food en route. I can only imagine that. Here in Japan, it's not that big of a deal, but I would just go to the restaurant myself and get the food myself rather than have somebody deliver it for me, unless it's from a restaurant that has their own delivery service and not Uber Eats or DoorDash. Okay, we need some copper. Okay, that is silver. Silver. Oh, okay, yeah. What did we do? Miss some? All right, whatever. Where's the copper? So we may have to go to the other side of the planet. There we go. There's some copper right over there. Perfect. Let's go get that copper. Excuse me, Mr. Eyeball person. Don't mind me. Hey, what you looking at? Hey, keep your eyes to yourself, pal. Stop being so nosy. Yeah, Sinister RC. That's a fear, man. That's a fear that I have. Like I said, here in Japan, it's not really a big deal. Because people genuinely don't contaminate your food. But I can only imagine something like that happening in the States. Kataga80 says, when I deliver pizza, absolutely nothing happened to the food other than the food was delivered hot and on time. Exactly. The Cody Rick, who's that? Cody Rick says, I thought you were from Brazil. No, I'm originally from the U.S., but I live in Japan. Yeah, funny story about how I ended up here. Okay, get to that copper. Excuse me, coming through, coming through. You know, busy person coming through. Don't mind me. That copper deposit absolutely sucks. This is not funny, man. This is not funny, game. Not funny, game. I'm not laughing. Game, I am not laughing. This is not funny, bro. Not funny. That is not funny at all. That is the worst copper deposit I think I've ever seen. That is the worst copper deposit ever. Yeah, Deborah, exactly. We're American. America. Cheeseburgers. Grits. NFL football. NBA basketball. Free t-shirts. Soximus Gray said, my issue is with the staff at the restaurant. A dude making burgers somehow gets a hair in a burger every time. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at that, but you might want to consider going to a different restaurant. Yeah, that's just gross. That is, no. If I see somebody else's hair in my food, it's fight time. It is Fight Club time. It is time to fight. Yeah, Sister RC, America, monster trucks, mud wrestling, America. Pancakes and sausage, America. Barbecues. Yeah, buckle, let's go, exactly. America, barbecue and grilling are two different things. I know. They are. They are. Barbecuing and grilling are two different things. Here's the deal. I think I'm more of a fan of, I would say, Southern barbecue. Because there are different ways to barbecue, right? So you've got some people that like to barbecue to grill the meat. Then they'll put the barbecue sauce on the meat while it's still on the grill. Ultimately, what happens is that the actual barbecue sauce, which has a lot of sugar in it, it does have sugar as a sweetener, it gets burned onto the meat, which I think ruins the flavor. Now, I know there are quite a few restaurants that will grill the meat first. They'll grill the meat first and dip it in the barbecue sauce and serve it to you. They'll dip the meat in the barbecue sauce afterwards. It's basically hot. It's heated barbecue sauce. It's not cold, but they'll dip it in the barbecue sauce, then deliver it to you, or give it to you, so that you get the actual flavor of barbecue without it being burnt and crusty and everything else. Because the one thing I can't stand on barbecue is burnt barbecue sauce, and I'm talking burnt to a crisp barbecue sauce. I hate it. Absolutely freaking hate it. Yeah, exactly. Buckle up, let's go, exactly. More dry rub and less sauce, exactly. Okay, how much copper did we get out of this? We can also buy copper from the station if we need it. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's refine this. Let's get that back and refine it. That is not bad at all. Plenty. So that'll get us started. Ah, nice. Viking system. We don't need any more silver. 800 is plenty. So we shouldn't need any more silver. All right, where's my ship? It's over there. Totally going in the wrong direction. Brandon O'Neill, thanks for joining us. No, this is a part 2 live stream. I did Grand Theft Auto Online earlier today. And it's actually 1:06 a.m. for me. So we're going to be on for probably another 15 or 20 minutes. I just wanted to start this, start the expedition, get the early game stuff out of the way first. That's kind of what we're doing today, just to give it a try. Coming through, coming through. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Don't growl at me. Yeah, Penn says, don't forget wrestling and NASCAR. Yeah, oh, America, wrestling, NASCAR. WWE, oh. That is absolutely true. Yeah, NASCAR, oh, drag racing, America. Yeah, the resonator was an inverted mirror. I wish it was an echolocator. That would have come in clutch. But I think something else we're going to try to do is find a sentinel ship on this planet. Ouch, broke my legs. Okay, let's refine the copper. Refine all of it to chromatic metal. Alright, we do need more glass, so we'll hold on to that. Ship. Got some uranium for launch fuel. Perfect. Ship. We can sell that. What else do we need to craft this? So we need star bulb. That's industrial waste. More industrial waste. Where's the freaking star bulb? They're going to make me look for it, aren't they? They're going to make me look for it. Got the Munchy Show says, yeah, I'm lazy, could probably just play on GOG, but reminder, yeah, exactly. That's why we're playing on GOG today. Xbox is taking their sweet freaking time. And ain't nobody got time for that. Give me this. Yeah, so now we got to find star bulb. We will take these radiant shards because these things are worth nanites. Early game nanites. Thank you. A stack of 10 is 500 nanites. The space station has some pretty decent upgrades too. So we're looking for a star bulb right now. Ah, there we go. Star bramble. Perfect. We got some. What do we have for scrap? Anything good? Yes, please. Yes, please. I will take those 10 salvage glass. Yes, please. Yeah, I think we just scored a couple of Sentinel upgrades. Yes, please. I will definitely take those. That was a lucky find. Interloper. Grah. Ouch. Yeah, that was a lucky find. Thank you. Thank you, and good night. The gravity storms are not playing fair. All right, let's get this star bramble before we get burnt out. Yeah, so uplifting is quite the understatement. And like I said, I miss the old days when we could literally buy oxygen from the space station. I miss those days. So Jura says, bro, every time I see you open those, you get some good loot. All I get is pugnium. Well, you know what? Pugnium is not bad because you can refine pugnium to nanites. Pugnium actually refines to nanites, so it's not bad, but you need a lot of it. You do need a lot of it. Okay, I'm not sure how much of this we're going to need. Let's just grab it. Okay, let's see. Are you freaking serious? We need 45 more. That is not funny. Hold on. And we're still short. We're still short. We're still short. This is not funny. This is not funny. So let's see here. What do we got? Yep. Yeah, we need 8 more. Bro. Don't make me refiner dupe. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, game. I will totally refine a dupe that star bramble. I'll refine a dupe that star bulb. I will freaking do it. Don't make me do it, game. Don't tempt me, game. I'll do it. Impulse beans. I'll freaking do it, game. Don't make me do it. Buckle up, let's go says, I can see my house from here. Oberon, yes, you can totally refine Atlantidium into Pugnium. I will refine or dupe the crap out of that stuff if I have to, game. Don't tempt me. Okay, those are impulse beans. That appears to be silver. I think we're good for silver. Let's grab these shards because we're going to need the early game nanites. What's that? The game is testing us? Yep. Radiant shards. Heptoid freaking wheat. Nobody cares about heptoid wheat. Let's head over there toward that that resonator. Maybe we'll get lucky if we go there. Maybe we'll get lucky if we head in that direction. That is correct. There is salvageable scrap on this planet, which is a good way to get some good early game cash. I do agree. I do agree. All right. Yeah, who'd have thought that Star Bulb or Star Bramble would be this difficult to find? I am not impressed. Uh-oh, we might get lucky. Hold on a second. We might get lucky. Yeah, that Star Bulb, we're like 8 short. We're 8 short, but we're not going to cheat. The game wants me to cheat, man, I swear. The game wants me to cheat. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it, game. You're not going to win. Don't make me do it, bro. I will totally refine or dupe that Star Bulb. Okay, so where are those? There we go. So what do we got here? Let's see if we can get lucky. All right, it is inverted mirror and inverted mirror. So 2 inverted mirrors. All right. We're going to need one of those later anyway. Those are regular Sentinels. They have no business in this. Even the regular Sentinels are pissed off. Get out of here, dude. Impulse beans. Impulse beans, I swear. All right, we got a waypoint. Ouch, broke my legs. He said, I got the munch, still says, do eat. Don't make me do it, game. I'll freaking do it, I swear. And it's a minor settlement, probably all the way across the planet. Okay, so for anybody who's joining us, we're looking for Star Bramble. Brandon O'Neill, yes. This is, or Brandon Neal, excuse me, yes. This is the update for No Man's Sky. All right, let's head toward the impulse beams. Maybe we'll get lucky if we go over there. I don't know. We need to get as much oxygen as we can because we can't buy it. Yeah, we're so close to being able to craft this thing. All right. Yeah, those are the impulse beans. Ancient data structure. Yeah, there is salvageable scrap on this rock, so that'll definitely be worth some early game cash. Blind Frog says, it's not Monday, and I see No Man's Sky here. What's that? Were you being too nosy? Of course not. Of course not. No, we're just we're trying the new expedition. So far, I'm having a blast. Oh, look, toxic waste. How convenient. Okay, let's see. That is subterranean organic structure. You know, while we're out here, we might as well see if we can snag an echolocator. Okay, that is... Found one. Found one. We just got ourselves an echolocator. Hold on. Yeah, we just beat the game. Okay, let's see. Oh, what's that? Yeah, Oberon. Yeah, I know what's going on, man. We got plenty of inventory space. Plenty of it. We're good. So, yeah, we just beat the game. We're 8 short on freaking Starball. Gosh, I can't believe it. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, we just beat the game. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Sentinel's a major butthurt. Nice. So now we can find a Sentinel ship. We can find an abandoned autophage camp, get a new multi-tool, which hopefully is better than what we're using right now. Interesting. Okay, so what do we got here? Sweet. Oh my God, the game is killing me. This game is killing me. this game is killing me. Sweet root. You guys don't know. This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Aaron Hunt, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Yes, sir. Live stream number 2 for today. It is getting a bit late for me. Hey, check this out. How much money? We have 8,000. You hold on. We can sell some stuff here. We can totally sell some stuff here. Deborah says the game is saying you need to bake some cake. Apparently. Don't build over my base. What base? Well, why don't you build your base someplace else, you knucklehead? All right, let's see what we got. Anything good? Okay, they've got ammonium. They've got chromatic metal, but we can sell this. We got to make more glass. We need the mordite. We will sell the raw chunks. We don't need that. That's just taking up space. We got to hold on to the silicate powder, and these are worth nanites. Okay. Let's take a look around. Yeah, pulpy roots. I am not happy right now. You guys don't know. You guys just don't know. I am not a happy person. And my starship is 800 meters that way. Let's head back toward the ship. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, Oberon, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless, man. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I am not a happy person. I can't believe this. It's like we were so close. I'm talking so close to actually getting enough star bulb to build this thing. And we're like 8 short. Worst luck ever. Yeah, let's head back over toward the ship. Heptoid wheat. Heptoid wheat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not a happy person. Yeah, what we're looking for is star bulb. So we need star bramble, but we've only found one crop of it. Literally, only one crop of it. So we're heading back toward the station. Yeah, we're definitely going to make some money with salvageable scrap. Yeah, this is bad luck. Yeah, we'll just grab this so we can get it out of the way. All right. That way it doesn't continually show up on our scanner. And how are you guys today? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. We are literally 8 short. We're 8 short. Don't make me do it, game. Don't make me do it. I swear I will refiner dupe the crap out of that stuff. Don't make me do it. This game is incentivizing cheating. Okay, more impulse beams, I swear. So that's our ship. More impulse beams. No more beams. We don't need any more beams. No more beams. That is a nice player house, by the way. Pulpy, oh my gosh. Pulpy root. This is not funny. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Thank you. There better be some star bramble there too. There better be some freaking star bramble there. I am fit to be tied. Guitar guy, hey, what's up, brother? How's it going? Oh, I'm sorry. Dan Red. How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, everybody out there, Dan Red's a fellow excuse me. My brain is fried. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. My brain is fried. Sorry. Everybody out there, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. And buckle up. Let's go. Okay, stop. Let's stop for a second. Take a deep breath. Whew. Okay. Everybody out there is a fellow content creator. Just subscribe to everybody. Dan Red, it's good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. And everybody, Dan Red does work on YouTube and Twitch. He's a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel and Twitch channels. Show him some love. Dan Red, good to see you. If you would like to post a link to your YouTube channel in chat, you may do so. My brain is fried. You guys don't know. You guys just don't know. It's been painful. Oh my gosh. There's a minor settlement, but we can't buy anything here. I think he has an optical drill, but I'm pretty sure we'll get that as a milestone reward. All right, that's what we're looking for over there. It's over there. Let's go grab it. All right, get your free stuff. We'll take that. Oh, we got a microprocessor. Nice. Yeah, it took 30 minutes to find this. Okay, we can refine that. We got 166. Let's craft this thing. Oh, we need glass. We got to go back. All right, where's the ship? What do we need to craft the third thing? Hold on a second. Chromatic metal, Atlantidium, and more glass. Okay. Okay. Silver. Okay, so we don't need any more star bramble after that. Perfect. All right. Good. Head back to the ship. Yeah, my brain is broken. You guys just bear with me. So Dan Red says, couldn't join the stream last night. Was too drained from working another double shift. I appreciate you stopping by to say hello, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning for me, so it's 1:36 a.m. I just figured I would hop on for a bit and do a little bit of this. Yeah, because I was pretty much done with Grand Theft Auto today. I'd done so much Grand Theft Auto this week, I needed to do something else. All right, where's my ship? There it is.
Life support power low.
Always get your condensed carbon. As we fly into a tree. The only way to travel. Okay, we are here. Okay, give me that chromatic metal. Perfect. We will refine this because we could use that.
Technology recharge.
We picked up an echolocator. Ship. Ship. Keep that. Ship. Weapons, ammunition. And we got to make some glass. Cool. Yeah, Dan Red, like I said, appreciate you being here, man. I typically don't do late night No Man's Sky streams, but wanted to do something a little different, especially since there's a new expedition going on for No Man's Sky. Just wanted to hop in, do some of the early game stuff tonight and knock that out, and we can get on with the whole breadth of this expedition later on Monday at least. Okay, here we go. We'll take that ferrite dust. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. We got to make some glass. Hold on. Before we do, let's recharge the multi-tool. There we go. Now we can make some glass. We're not going to need that much glass, but you know what? I don't even care at this point. I don't even care at this point. Let's see. Thank you. And for this we need... Okay, we got that. We can make this now. Thank you. Done. Yay! That took a month of Sundays. Okay, so what do we get? Ion batteries, life support gel, powerful life support upgrade, powerful movement modules. Yes, please. So now we can get around faster. Yeah, exactly. Before you know it, 7 o'clock and the GTA stream will start. Fortunately for me, Friday is all GTA 5 weekly, so I got to work on the weekly update. All right, plug them in. Yes, please. We will definitely use the A class because it's free. We'll totally use that. All right. Okay, that works. So what's the next milestone? Seek aid from the other side. So bolt caster, so offer the fragments to the pilot Echo. So we got to get back in the ship for that. We actually have to get back in the ship for that one. Put that in Starship, and this we can get rid of. So we'll get rid of that. Put that in ship. We can sell the glass. Put the Facium and the Mordite together. Facium makes Mordite and vice versa. Sodium. Alright, nice. Put that in ship. Actually, hold on. Let's refine this. Let's make some nanites out of this. While we're here, let's make some nanites. Take a stack of 10 of that. That's good for 500 nanites. Yes, please. Okay, let's get back in the ship. That should trigger the next part of this. Oh, look. There he is. What? And you? The fragment of 3? Boundaries are, I should not, lingering, was reclaimed, world of glass. I need, return the hive. I don't need to know that, pal. It is me, my... Okay, ask what happened. The ship was, use my signature, rest. So we have the pilot signature, so we need... 32 Mordite. All right, we'll take those 500 nanites. That'll come in handy. Facium, perfect. Facium makes Mordite. Yes, please. Yeah, I just randomly picked this up, so we don't have to murk out any animals. That works for me.
Technology recharge.
Almost there. He said, was that Japanese 101? Might as well have been. I couldn't understand a thing that dude was saying. Okay. Thank you. Okay. We can craft the pilot signature. Yes, please. Nice. Okay, so what else do we have? We got those knocked out. This one is reclaim your ship. Because we have everything we need to do that. That's perfect. This is investigate the object in the sky. All right, perfect. Okay, so folks, this is what we're going to do. We're going to call it here. It is 1:46 a.m. for me. I am dog tired. Dog tired. We'll pick this up again. Uh-oh, Professor Cynical. Hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Before we go, everybody out there, if you don't know who Professor Cynical is, you should know who he is. He's one of the biggest creators for No Man's Sky. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you're subscribed to Professor Cynical's channel. Go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Always support the odd fan. Professor Cynical, good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. How are you? Yeah, we're just about to wrap up. It's almost 2 a.m. for me. I am dog tired. I'm tired. We might do this again tomorrow night. I need to see how things go. But we're trying to do more late night No Man's Sky stuff. He said he joined at the wrong time. Yeah, I'm dog tired. I got to get some sleep. I'm sorry. It's almost 2 a.m. here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. We will definitely pick this up again. If we can do this tomorrow night, we will. We'll do it again tomorrow night. But thank you guys so much for being here today. Seriously, I appreciate you guys spending some time with us. Please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button for me on the way out. Before we go, let's make a restore point. There we go. Before we go, let's make a restore point. So, with all that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I'm an Oddman 105, aka the Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys. Hold on a second. I don't have that set up. Gestures. There we go. I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire. Bring the smoke and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Please hit the like button for me on the way out, and I will see you all next time. Have a good day. Have a good night, no matter where you are. Again, Professor Cynical, thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you as always. And I'll see you all. Hold on a second. Larry Ebel, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Now everybody shows up. Just as we're leaving, everyone shows up. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. But we'll do this again. If we can do it again tomorrow night, we will. Anyways, take care of yourselves, guys. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a good night.